April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, and lawmakers in Harrisburg are working to try and extend Pennsylvania's statute of limitations for abuse survivors. Fox 43's James Corrigan spoke with lawmakers, experts, and survivors about their fight to try and change the law for victims.
Each flag outside the state capitol in Harrisburg represents a child in Pennsylvania who was abused last year, serving as both a reminder and a message to those who work inside to bring justice to the victims.
I was a broken, traumatized child, and they knew that.
Lara St. John was abused at the age of 14 at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, never receiving justice due to a statute of limitations that expired nearly 2 decades before going public.
We've never had any justice. We've never had a window to justice, and we've never been able to do anything, and especially it hides the predators and it protects the institutions that enable the predators.
St. John is far from alone in her story. Pennsylvania's statute of limitations for child sexual abuse ended when a victim turned 30 up until 2019, when a law passed to extend the number to 50, with civil cases up to 55. This has left thousands of abuse survivors out of both criminal and civil justice. And Penn professor Marcy Hamilton says the number of investigations into cases far outnumber the cases that are tried.
Pennsylvania has done more grand jury investigations into child sex abuse than any state in the United States. So we have more knowledge, but less justice than about half of the states.
St. John and Hamilton testified in front of the House Majority Policy Committee in Harrisburg to share their stories and raise awareness for the 2 bills that would provide a 2-year window for survivors of childhood sexual abuse to sue in civil court. The bills passed the House last year with significant bipartisan support, and with abuse in the spotlight thanks to the Jeffrey Epstein case, representatives say they are confident that now is the time to pass the long-awaited change and deliver long-awaited justice in the process.
There have been many obstacles on this journey. We are close to delivering justice for survivors of childhood sexual abuse.
James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.